Welcome to the New Life Collective, where we talk all things self-help and self-improvement. One of the things I wanted to talk about today is, confronting our emotions and not letting them get the best of us. And there's 3 techniques on how to do those things, which I will speak on. And there could even be more come out from the woodwork that I may speak on today. But one of the big things that we all do is we run from our emotions and we don't seem to confront them as much and identify what they are and where they're at. One of the big things to do is, while we're having upheaval of emotion like anger or anxiety or whatever it may be, is to take a step back and have a look at what's going on in our surroundings and understanding how that's affecting us and doing what we need to do for our surroundings and doing that physicality sort of side of things and altering our lives in a way that may help us. Another thing that we can do is meditate on topics and meditate on our emotions and look them dead in the eye and experience them at the time. That's a big thing that we do, is because we seem to hold on to our emotions because we're not ready to experience them yet. And a big part of moving on is identifying a situation that may have affected us in the past, and in saying this, watching over that situation as a memory and not having that mindless chatter about, what we perceived that emotion and how we felt at the time, but to identify the situation and look over them. And that's another thing that we can do is just rewatch what happened and understand that, we can move on from these things. And after doing so, we have the affirmations in our mind that we are worthy of better than that, and we won't let that happen again, because it's not in our perception to be able to live those cycles over again. And that's a big part of taking control of your life. And I always speak on meditation and the things that we can do with that. You see, meditation is all well and good, but bringing it into the outside world, outside of closing our eyes, is also another helpful thing that we can do. It's called mindfulness, and taking its techniques from meditation and bringing them into, our outside lives. Like, you may be able to clear your mind with your eyes closed, but doing that in a tough situation is something that we can all work our way up to. It is a process that we all need to do, like a training, if you will, of our own minds and our own perspective on the situation, taking a step back and experiencing what we need to experience at the time. And having control over our emotions is something that I never thought was possible before, but it is 100% possible to take control of your emotions and your thoughts. One of the ways I do this is, what I did to start with was focus on my eyes and my ears, and that was controlling my thoughts, that was clearing my mind. And that moved on to bigger things like managing my emotions, and through this I was able to experience a more positive mindset. And through this, my surroundings were a reflection of my interior feelings and emotions. And I do fall off the bandwagon. That's something I need to do in every aspect of life. And I understand through my own experience of, falling off the control and falling out of control of my emotions. That's something that happens. And it's something that I need to grasp, and I understand that it is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It's something like a journey, not a destination in our self-improvement. It's like we're working towards a better life, but we're also, creating each new day as a better life. And just working our way up and experiencing what we need to experience at the time, in the moment. And understanding where we need to be at that very point in time, having the awareness over what's going on and what's happening within us, is something very important that we need to do. And it's a big part of managing your emotions and thoughts, taking a step back and looking into what's happening inside your own head, inside your own body, how that's affecting what's happening on the outside. People could be worried about you, and you never know if something's going on. If you have if you're skeptical of things that are happening, it's always good to have someone point it out. But understanding that within yourself and understanding for yourself what's going on, and taking a step back and looking within and understanding these things, identifying and having the awareness behind it is also a big part of, creating a better life for yourself. And, our outside is a reflection of our inside, and our inside's a reflection of our outside. So what are you bringing into this world from within? That's the question I am asking today. So, without further ado, I'm going to finish this up. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to subscribe, and I have plenty of other videos on playlists, links in the description, and enjoy your day. Stay blessed.